There's no place like 2020. There's no place like 2020. There's no place like 2020. Hello, I'm Spastastic. Welcome to Spastastic TV. Today we're going to be looking at this, well, I guess I can flip the box around. This Atari Namco, well, not Atari. This is the Bandi Namco freaking arcade thing from AtGames. My idea for this kind of video originally was to buy the similar one off of Wish to compare it to. Like a store-bought one instead of one that you'd bought from questionably from China. But seeing as that everybody's lungs is starting to get filled with pain and sadness, that isn't going to happen. So we're just going to look at this. I actually did pay $20 for this. I actually kind of remember seeing these on the discount rack. I think it was actually the mostly the Atari game ones that had games that you've either never heard of or were probably not that fun to play because they were from the 70s. Actually, I guess it would have been the 80s. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in the box. I've actually already opened the box, so it's kind of pointless. It just has this little HDMI dongle. Freaking powers via micro USB, but of course most modern TVs, not that one, freaking have USB ports on them where you can plug your little lights or whatever gay shit you plug into your TVs, and so I'm going to have to use a little wall outlet adapter, but that's not a big deal. It also has this little controller right here, which takes two AA batteries. Looks like the one you'd find on a Sega Genesis. Not exactly sure why when I'm playing a game that only needs 2 buttons, I need 6 button things. Actually kind of hoping that it actually has like a rapid fire thing or some sort of thing like that, or do you just need a directional pad, which seems to actually have somewhat defined freaking directions. Not the greatest or most expensive feeling thing on the planet, but you know, it was mostly, I think, just a stocking stuffer that they had an idea for Christmas. But I don't think you need to see the stain on my shirt or, you know, any more of my ugly mug. So let's go ahead and change the camera angle and show you the TV, shall we? Alright, now, so first things first, once you turn it on, obviously, you get a menu screen. Now, the only thing that I'm kind of weirded out about is that it has like a buzzing sound to it. I mean, I guess if I actually took the remote and actually, you know, I don't know if I don't think it's going to come over on the microphone, but there is a definite like humming sound to this thing, which I don't really care too much about. But you know, let's go ahead and look at the games that are on here. We got Galaga, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pac-Mania. I didn't see that on the box, or if I didn't see that on the box, I don't know what it is. Galaxian, you know, all decent games. I don't know about Pac-Mania, but you have Mappy. Not exactly sure what that is, and then there's a couple more over here. You got Rally X, Sky Kid, the Tower of Druaga, I probably butchered that, but whatever, and Xevious. No idea what that is, so let's go ahead and select that, hitting the A button on the controller with this lovely cheap-ass gaming pad. Hopefully the video quality on this isn't too horrible. Obviously, it's X to insert coin. I thought the controls in here would have been a little bit weirder, but they actually make a little bit more sense when you do it. Then start button. Oh, it looks... I hope this really isn't blowing your eardrums out because it... Okay, so the other button... The other buttons aren't rapid fire buttons like I thought they would be. This just seems to be a little flying shooting game. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, okay, well obviously it shows you the menu. C to quit. The actual menu here is actually in 16:9, but I don't think any of the games are. Okay, so I seen, was that? No, that was Xevious. Hey, select that one. I played this game before. I don't really remember if I liked this game too much. Start, damn it! Oh yeah, I remember this game. You kind of just run around the mazes and you avoid the freaking radioactive sludge in order to not die, but you got to get the key before you can do anything. So, don't know how I'm going to get past this little green guy. But if you've ever played these games, I mean, like, the thing I like the most is that the controls are actually pretty responsive. The controller itself isn't exactly the world's greatest thing on the thing. Apparently, I actually have to press the menu button in order to actually quit. But whatever, that's a little thing for another day. You can see me in the background when it goes like that. The Sky Kid, I assume is just a side scroller. You gotta hit A. I keep going to hit start. I'm used to these like little Wish like knockoff gaming consoles where you gotta hit some buttons that you're not exactly sure what. And then start, damn it. Bomb this target. Okay. I'll just die immediately. See, I am not very good at playing these games. Oh, this is actually kind of neat. Wow. And as you can tell, I'm not very good at side scrollers. Okay, I don't need to see this again. Come on. I keep hitting the start button, thinking it's the menu button. That's a thing. But what the hell is Rally X? I keep going to hit the start button yet again. Hopefully you're enjoying this a little bit, and you're not actually getting annoyed by my camera's annoying ability to, you know, not be able to autofocus correctly, and it keeps changing its modes from different little things. Hopefully that ain't too bad. I do actually have a capture card, but it seems kind of pointless. I do actually have a capture card, but it's for component video, and this is an HDMI dongle. I mean, okay, what happens if you hit the wall? Oh, you got a certain amount of fuel, and then you got to get checkpoints. Oh, I don't even know what the hell just happened right there. What is this game? What is this game? Let's go ahead and let's exit out of this one and go find something different here. I mean, that could be, you know, kind of fun. I guess we all looked at all 4 of these. I'm more interested in, let's look at Mappy first, because I'm not sure what that is either. You got to go through all the loading screens. Probably just jump cut past all them. And start, damn it. Looks like a side scroller, not exactly sure what to do. I don't know what the little monkey things do. Do they fuck? Yeah, they fuck you up. They end up just they just freaking gang rape your shit. Okay, that's kind of interesting. But now let's go look at Pac-Mania. I mean, I could look at the other games like the Galaga and whatnot, but Galaxy and Galaga, 2 excellent games. I could play them for hours, and that's the exact reason why I'm not looking at them. So, one of the biggest things that I could actually say about this is that I'm actually more impressed by the fact that the controller right here is actually super responsive. It's not, it's cheap, but it doesn't feel like crap. I guess I gotta hit X to add a coin and press the start button, damn it. What? Okay, somebody's gonna have to tell me in the comments, what is this from? Because this couldn't have been from clear back then. This had to have been an Atari game. Not an Atari game, an arcade game. Okay, the controls on this one aren't as good as the other ones for some reason. It's not as intuitive as you'd think. I kind of don't like this. I mean, I like the fact that it's a 3D little... It's sitting there and being 3D and whatnot. That's kind of neat. And it's got little Legos in the background. I guess I could probably shut up too and just actually play a game and show that to you, but this thing actually works pretty good. If you actually see one on discount, it has a bunch of games on it that you'd like to play, because I could legitimately sit and play a game like Dig Dug for a long time. Now, if you actually had ever played Dig Dug's awesome. Of course, if you had a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 like most people did, and it seemed like everybody had freaking Namco freaking Namco Museum Volume whatchamacallit or whatnot. They had a bunch of little games on it. I mean, that thing was awesome. I kind of wish they'd actually port that over to newer generations of consoles. That'd actually be kind of cool. And you go ahead and play some Dig Dug. And, start, damn it! But pretty much the object of Dig Dug is just blow up the other things and try to stay away from the freaking alligator thing. Damn it. Anyhow, I'm Spastastic. Thanks for watching. Now, I actually did mean to say thanks for watching. However, I did want to talk about a little thing with this. Is that it actually has an on and off switch on the controller. And as I said earlier, it said double A's. It's actually triple A's. The one thing I don't like about this is there's no way to turn off the dongle. You just got to unplug the little thing inside the thing. And so that means that it's probably constantly powered. But of course, I guess with most modern TVs that actually have USB ports on them, unlike this old dinosaur over here, don't, and so I guess it would turn on every single time you turn the TV off. I don't like the fact that there's not a little thing in the menu where you can turn it off, but I guess if it has a wireless controller, there's no way to actually, make it turn on. But, last I checked, my Xbox did that. But this thing actually, for 20 bucks, isn't really all that bad. I actually quite like that. Wish I had a freaking, one of them ones from Wish that had like the 600 NES games on it or whatever to show you, but I don't. Yeah, hopefully your lungs aren't filled with pain and sadness. I'm Spastastic. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully the video quality didn't come over too horribly. I won't know until I edit this because, little touchscreen right here. But anyhow, I'm Spastastic. Thanks for watching. Some probably 8-bitty astounding music will be playing right now. Woo!